Shabbat Shalom, Chodesh Tov. Hope you had an amazing summer. And Baruch Hashem, we're back with our weekly Shabbat Dvar Torah. This week's Dvar Torah is sponsored in memory of Aharon ben Zev Yosef Halevi. Tiyeh nishmato tzora b'tzora chaim began eden tiyeh menuchato. So we're in the month of Elul. The Arizal writes, a person wants to understand what this month is about. He should look at something in our parasha, known as the Are Miklat. Cities of refuge. If somebody kills somebody inadvertently, by mistake, he was negligent, and he kills him, the law is he has to run to one of these cities of refuge. There were 3 in Eretz Yisrael, 3 on the other side of the Jordan River, and any one of the 48 cities of the Leviim can also serve as a city of refuge. And he has to run there. And if he doesn't, and a relative chooses to take revenge and kill him, he's not held responsible. He can do that. So he's got to run there for his safety. But once he's there, he's safe. Nobody can touch him. And he's got to stay there the rest of his life or until the Kohen Gadol dies. The moment the Kohen Gadol dies, he's allowed to leave. The question is, what is this law about? And how does this law teach us anything about the month of Elul? So let's look at this person. A person who was negligent with somebody else's life tells us something about that person, which means he doesn't really value life, because he knew the meaning and the value of every moment of life. He wouldn't be negligent with somebody else's life. So the first lesson we want to teach this person is that life is valuable. Run to city of refuge because we don't want you to die. We don't want you to get killed. We value your life. And more importantly, every one of these cities of refuge had to be clearly marked, huge signs. City of refuge, with arrows and directions, how to get there. Because we're telling this person, we value your life. Go run there and be safe. Once he's there, who lives in these cities? The Leviim. Leviim were the spiritual leaders of the Jewish people. And if anybody he can learn from what life is about, it's the Leviim. We're there to teach him, inspire him, and maybe show him the value of every moment of life that he failed to understand. And the last lesson he needs to learn is you can only leave once the Kohen Gadol dies. The Kohen Gadol was the spiritual leader of the Jewish people, what we all looked up to as an example, who brought us atonement and kapara every day, and Yom Kippur especially. Only when he dies you can leave. Why? You see, when people are alive and next to us, most times we fail to recognize their greatness. Like you and me, he's one of us. Only once they die, and we review their life, and all the things they did in private are revealed, we say, wow, these people are really great. So only after he dies, that person learns his final lesson. What it means to be a great person. What it means a person that took every single moment of life and made it meaningful. That's the Kohen Gadol. And when he learns that final lesson, you're able to go home, go back, and integrate back in society. Because now you know what life is really about. See, us, the month of Elul is our city of refuge. Throughout the year, unfortunately, we're negligent with our lives. We lose focus of what life's about, what's important in life. We focus on petty things, on nonsense. We kind of lose sight of what are we trying to do here. Mekubalim say that life is really havaya vehefsed. Every moment we are living and dying. See, because the past is dead. It's gone. The future is not here. The present is a split second. It's fleeting. It's called Havaya vehefsed. Every moment we live and die. The past can only live if those moments in time were meaningful, were purposeful. We did something with that time. We did charity, we did kindness, we did chesed, we learned Torah, we prayed. We did something meaningful. Those moments are with us forever. But the moments of life that we sat around and did nothing, or if worse, we did things we weren't supposed to do, those moments are gone. They're dead. Comes Elul and tells, wait, don't lose track of what life's about. Run to a city of refuge. It's Elul. Focus and relearn. Refocus yourself, what life's really about. Recognize every moment is precious. Elul is clearly marked. All our calendars, we know exactly what we're doing. And it's a month to prepare us to put life back into perspective and recognize who we really are, how great we are, and every moment of life that God gave us is precious. And we can refocus and really make meaningful our lives and become great people. Shabbat Shalom and Chodesh Tov.